Hi everyone, welcome to our Bombshell Dynasty team call. And if you don't know me, my name is Morgan Rieger. I'm a diamond coach on our Bombshell Dynasty team. We're going to get started. And just before we get started, I recommend that if you have not watched our team call that was done by Lindsay the other Monday, The Secret Sauce, I highly recommend it. It has got some great information that you need to know, so I encourage you to go to the Scotty Hobbs website and listen to the recording. So let's get started. First off, if you don't know me, I became a Beachbody coach about 7 months ago. It was last summer that I started coaching, and I convocated in spring as a teacher. I went to school for a Bachelor of Science degree and a Bachelor of Education degree, and I thought that was what I was going to do. Teach for the rest of your life and things should work out fine. Unfortunately, that wasn't the way I felt when I came out of it. After I convocated, we ended up traveling overseas for about 5 weeks. My boyfriend, Steven, ended up shattering his wrist over there and had to come home early. Other than that, the trip was phenomenal. I came home, enjoyed summer, and I was very nervous for the start of the school year. I had a mat leave that I was going to be starting, but I just did not feel like I was excited like I was supposed to be. This was the same point in time I actually came across the coaching. I thought, okay, I'm starting teaching. I need to get a fitness program that I can do at home because I'm not going to have time to go to the gym like I usually do. And I've had done multiple Beachbody programs in the past, but I found Body Beast. I'm like, this is for me. I really like lifting. I'm going to start waking up early in the morning and doing this so that I have time to get in a workout while being a first-time teacher. So I ended up coming across the coaching tab on the website, and as I bought Body Beast, I just signed up to be a coach. I honestly had no idea what was involved. This was during my summer holidays. I was at the lake for 2 weeks, and it just so happens it rained for 2 weeks straight. So funny thing, I ended up watching every video and read every single piece of information possible about coaching and really fell head over heels and thought, wow, this is, I think, what I want to do. I got up early on holidays just to do this. I did this for 10 hours a day on my summer holidays. I think my family thought I was crazy, but I had never felt so passionate about something that I really didn't know much about. In the past, I've always thought about pursuing my love for health and fitness, but opening up a gym is very expensive. Personal training, the hours are crazy. I live in a small town, so I just didn't think it was going to be possible. And this started to make me think it would be possible. And that is my driving force, and I fell in love with it ever since. Once I realized I can create a life by my design, nothing is going to get in my way. So what has allowed me to be successful and for me to start from not knowing a single thing about Beachbody to starting to get very successful now is following the 3 vital behaviors. You do not need to know everything about coaching in order to be successful. If you do these 3 things even, you will be successful. Now, invite is the first one. I don't want this to come across as inviting being, buy a challenge pack, buy 225 for me, drink Shakeology, buy it for me. That is not what Beachbody is about. That's not what our team is about, and that shouldn't be what you're about. Inviting is more like deposits of kindness. You are inviting people into the life you are starting to live. You're encouraging them, you're getting to know them, you're having conversations with them, you're asking about them. So it's more of a relationship than inviting. Beachbody might come up as a way that you could help them, but if it doesn't, that's fine. Inviting is getting involved in other people's lives and showing you care. They are not going to care about what you're doing until they see you caring about them. So inviting isn't selling, it's sharing. Be proof that products work. This ties in with the selling. We're not just selling products to make money. We truly believe in these products. Not a day goes by that I'm not doing a workout tape or drinking my Shakeology because I truly 110% believe in them. Personal development, this is the game changer for myself and so many other coaches or even challengers. Personal development, if you are not doing it, you will not succeed as a coach. Honestly, if I miss a day of personal development, I am not the same coach as the days that I read it. This is about growing yourself. You cannot achieve the goals you have down the road if you're not growing into the person that can achieve them. So personal development, whether it's books, audio, something, you need to be doing it. You need to be growing as a person. So the Power Hour to-do list. Beachbody does not need to take up your whole life. In fact, many coaches, as myself, do this along with a full-time job. If you can set aside 1 power hour every single day, you are going to be successful. And this is the Power Hour to-do list that my team and many coaches go by. You want to be adding 2 people to your network each day. If Facebook is your network, use that. Connect with 5 people. That means building new relationships, talking to people. Send out 2 invites each day to a challenge group or coaching. Perhaps this is somebody you've already built a relationship with and you think they'd be great in your challenge group. Send out a simple invite. Don't be scared. I know you might think it comes across as selling, but if you've already developed that relationship, why wouldn't you think of them if they'd be awesome to join your group or join you as a coach? Check with your current challenge groups and engage with them. Follow up with people. Make sure you're following up. Check the Coach Online office for new customers or new messages or any new stuff that's going on. Connect with your coaches and see how they're doing. Check your coach training group or coaching group to see if there's any new stuff. Do 15 to 30 minutes of personal development and plan out and schedule your posts for the next day. The order of this list might look different for everybody, but these things need to be done daily, and if they are, you will be successful, and they should only take you about an hour. Don't get caught up and end up wasting time. Get it done in 1 hour. Stay focused. Consistency is key. If you do this 3 times a week, yeah, you might still gain some success, but consistency is key. If you do this every single day, you are going to see results. No, it may not be a straight path upwards. It might go up and down, but trust me, it is going to work. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Sharing you. This is what we as coaches are all about. We are not sellers. We are sharers. Okay? We share, we attract people into our life. That way, you don't have to get nervous about constantly selling to people because that's not what you do. You share, you attract people to you. So pick 5 areas that you are passionate about. It could be fitness, it could be baking, it could be sports, traveling, faith, whatever. Pick 5 things and share about those 5 things on your social network, whatever you're using. And when you're sharing, remember that people need to see you. I see it quite often that, and it's okay sometimes, but people just post their food dish or they just post a picture of the DVD they did. Post you. People don't connect with a DVD. They don't connect with a plate. Every so often, yes, that's fine, but people are connecting to you. They're following your page for you. Okay, so make sure they see you. Make your social media a reality show. So if somebody came to your Facebook page, would they be able to connect to who you are? So go to your Facebook page or whatever social media you're using and check in. By just looking at the last 5 posts or so, do people know who I am? Does my page come across as a page of value, or does it just look like I'm trying to sell something? Beachbody and fitness should only be about 10% of your posting. Yes, that can be one of your 5 areas, but you need some other 5 areas to show people, yeah, you're a real person, you have a life. So share, don't sell, attract people, and people aren't going to care until they know you care. So share about your life, make that connection. When you're sharing this, know who you're attracting. If your target audience is everyone, unfortunately, you're going to attract no one. So when you're developing your posts or whatever you're sharing, think, who do I want to respond to this? Who do I want to attract with this? Who do I want in my business? So for myself, it's somebody 20 to 30 years old. Maybe they're a recent graduate. They lost themselves a little bit. They used to be very athletic. They love to be inspired and share their life. They have the ability to commit and work hard with a little guidance. They're looking for something more than a career they went to school for, and they're looking to love themselves in life again. So this is basically me. So I'm attracting people that are like me because that's who I know I'm going to connect with the best. So when I develop posts, I target it to these types of people. I'm not targeting it to a 50-year-old man or friending 50-year-old men. I'm friending people like this and trying to form my sharing around a person like this. Dealing with negative Nancies and bitter berries. I put this on there because this is something I often get asked and I went through myself. When I first started getting into this, I won't lie, my family, and still now a bit, is very skeptical. The first thing I got was, oh, one of those pyramid things, that won't last very long. Honestly, I didn't even try to explain it. I just took it and said, yeah, I'll go with it. I'll do my best because to me, I believe in it. There's no sense explaining it or trying to explain it to someone that's maybe not willing. And I'm sure your family and friends will be willing eventually and to see that you're sticking with it. But don't take it to heart to start off with. What I personally do is remind myself why I got started in the first place. Why did I even sign up to be a coach? I signed up to develop and design the life I want. I am willing to live like nobody else right now so that later I can live like nobody else. I am developing my own business from home so that I can stay home with my family and spend the most time possible with them. I do not want to work for somebody else. I do not want somebody else to control my pay and control my holidays or who I spend my time with and take me away from my family. I want to live a life by design that can bring in a significant income and still allow me to be and do the things I want to do. That is my why. That is why I never, ever, ever give up. What has coaching done for me? If I didn't sign up 8 months ago, I would not be a very happy person. I would coach, if I didn't even make a penny, I would still do what I'm doing. It has completely changed my life, my mind, personal development has made me do a 360. If I didn't make a penny, I would still do this. If I wasn't a coach right now, I would be a miserable teacher that has no idea what is coming in her life. I just wouldn't know what to do. I'd feel like I was under a glass ceiling. Can I go a few days without thinking about coaching? Not a chance. I can't even go 5 minutes without thinking about it. So how could I quit something that I can't stop thinking about? And then again, what do I want my life and my future to look like? I always go back to my why, and that's what drives me forward. So organizing challenge groups is something you should be really focused on because this is where most of your business is going to come from to start off with. So you should be running one challenge group a month. It can be 30, 60, 21, whatever you want. We've got, myself has all the posts you can work off of and change them to fit yourself. You're going to be an apprentice coach, obviously, if you haven't already, 1 to 2 times in my group or your coach's group, and then you're going to start developing these challenges on your own or with another coach. You can run them however you want. Be sure to give challengers enough time to get their packs, stay engaged, and be sure to bring up the coaching opportunity to those that you think would be great at it. If you see someone, even early on, that's going to be great, message them. Give them a quick message. Hey, I appreciate your involvement in our group and your dedication. Have you ever thought about coaching? You're pretty much doing what we're doing. I would love to give you some more information if you'd like it. Something simple. So if you want to have a successful challenge group, make sure it's happening once a month. Make sure you're engaged, and make sure you don't just let those challengers drop off. Give them the opportunity to join another challenge or present them with that coaching opportunity. The best coaches are people that went through the challenge group and know what it's all about already. Now, Success Club points and earning an income. This is kind of the nitty-gritty of it a little bit. To start off with, on the left-hand side there, most of your income is going to come from commission. And specifically, it's going to come from the commission made that week that you were advertising for your one challenge group. So your Success Club points are going to mainly come from that 1 week. So your income is going to be strongly based on that week that you were advertising for your challenge group. And your business is mainly made up of challengers. After time, you're going to transition to the right-hand side of this page, and your income is mainly going to be coming from team cycles. Your commission will probably stay about the same. Your Success Club points are going to start to come throughout the month because people are going to be contacting you not just for your challenge groups, but just being interested because they've seen you stick with this for multiple months and be consistent, so they're interested. Your business is now going to have a team of coaches and challengers, so you're going to have a mix. At the bottom left, you see the ranks. This is how you're going to advance over time. You go from a coach to being active. To be active, you just need a Shakeout order coming monthly. To be an Emerald coach, you just need an active coach on each side. And at Emerald is when you can start collecting team cycle bonuses. And there's great training videos on those as well. Ruby's the next step, and then Diamond is the next step. So Diamond is really where things start to change, new bonuses start to happen. It's a great place to be. And Emerald really shows you're starting to grow your team. And then Diamond is that big step that, okay, this is big time. This is getting successful. So that's how you move up. And then, of course, there's 1-star diamond, 2-star diamond, but that goes from there. But as I worked through this personally, I just focused. When I became a coach, I was like, okay, my next step is Emerald. Boom. And then I said, okay, by this date, I'm going to be Diamond. And I did what it took to be Diamond. I didn't look super far in advance at those huge goals. I just looked at the steps beforehand that I needed to get to. In the bottom right, you see a little picture thing I created to show you how things can change. My first paycheck, well, my first couple paychecks were $0. Then I had one of $82 in a week. And to me, that's huge. That's my cell phone bill for the whole month. So heck, if I can just earn $82 a week, that's great. So that was like 1 or 2 challenge packs. My highest paycheck so far has been $859. So guys, that is $140 short of what I make as a teacher per week. So that's pretty crazy to think I can do that working an hour a day from my house in my pajamas drinking coffee every morning. My goal at the end of 2014 is $2,000 a week. That would mean this is a 6-figure business, $100,000 business. So that is my goal, and I am going to do everything in my power to reach that goal. You can see that over the 8 months I've been a coach, I've had a 450% increase in income from an average of from a total of $367 in August, okay, to this past March, I made $2,000. And I know this wavers. To some people, that's not a big deal, but personally to me, that is a huge deal. An extra $2,000. I'm currently saving up for my first home. This is huge. I could not be happier. And when I get down on myself and think, okay, maybe this isn't for me, I'm not growing, I look at this, I'm like, wow, this is huge. I should be very proud of myself. No other business, no other job could get a 450% increase in 8 months. It's crazy. So I wanted to show just a couple official stubs here. So the one on the left is one of my not first-ish, but month or two paycheck for a week. And you can see it's all coming from commission. This was probably a week I advertised for my challenge group and got a few challengers. This 643 was from just a couple weeks ago, and you can see now that some of my income is coming from places other than commission. It's coming from a subscription commission, which is the people that have subscribed to the club membership. I have a team bonus for cycling. I have a matching bonus for some coaches that are doing well. And I have a fast start bonus that's coming from coaches that sign up and get a challenge pack themselves. So income, it's amazing. Don't just think that you're going to be earning commission as you develop as a coach. Money starts to come from so many different places, it's hard to keep track of. So you don't just have to sell stuff. Honestly, your commission will stay fairly similar at $200 to $300 to $400, but you're going to start seeing money come from so many other places. So don't just think you have to sell stuff. Growing a team is really where and helping your team be successful is really where you're going to start to see your income flourish. So the number one thing I want you to connect with is your why, because I'm not going to lie, not every day I wake up positive and happy and think that I'm going to go all the way with this business. Some days it's like that, and other days I think, gosh, this isn't for me. I need to shut it down. And then I stop and I think, well, why did I start in the first place? I started to create a life by my design. I started this to live my life not Monday to Friday and have the weekend with my family. I started this to live my life around my future family, live with my family, have a limitless opportunity. My why is truly what pushes me. So you need to write that down. Why do you want to be successful? Why did you even start your health and fitness journey in the first place? Why did you start your business journey? What is it that other people are going to connect to you with? And what's going to push you to succeed no matter what? That why is just as important for people that want to lose weight as it is for you in your business. You need to connect with it. So if people aren't laughing at your dreams aren't big enough. I'm not going to lie. I'm such a scaredy cat. I don't dream. I never used to dream. I always loved being comfortable. Honestly, throughout my 23 years, I've never really felt uncomfortable. I did well in school. My family life's so good. Money's not my parents help me out. It's not a big issue. I have never felt so uncomfortable, but yet so freaking alive than I have with Beachbody. It gives me a high, I swear to gosh. And yeah, my dreams seem crazy, like a 6-figure business, but I am going to grow into that person that can achieve that. And heck, I am going to do it. I mean, it's possible if I'm willing to put in the effort to get there. I don't want to be an ordinary person. I don't want you to be an ordinary person. I want you to take this one life you have and create it how you want to create it, because it is possible. Many people don't see that it's possible, but you have taken the step. You know it is possible. So when you're thinking about this, I don't want you out there comparing yourself, because I fall into that trap often too. I look at other coaches and I think, oh my gosh, they progress so fast. Why am I not progressing that fast? Or how did they get so many coaches? What are they doing? Oh, they have a better why than me. No. Everybody starts at a different place. I don't care if you even signed up on the same day. You're starting at a different place. Maybe that person has been contemplating coaching for 9 months before they even signed up. Whereas myself, I had no idea when I signed up. So I'm starting way behind that one person that's already looked into it or followed other coaches. Some of the most successful coaches, some of those top 10 coaches you will see are on so many different timelines. Some have been coaching for 10 years and just hit top 10. and they've had a great journey. Some have hit top 10 in 3 years. Don't get caught in the trap of comparing yourself, because everybody runs this business differently. Everybody is at a different starting place. Run your own business, and everybody has different goals. Maybe you are a coach that just wants to earn an extra $500 a month to help out your family. That is phenomenal. That's great. Or are you that coach that wants to make this a $100,000 business for your family? Do you need to make it happen within the next 5 years? Or do you just want to gradually work with it and work on your full-time job as well? And maybe in 10 years, it's going to get there. Whatever goals you set for yourself, that is how you're going to run your business. So focus on your why and share that, and that is what's going to help you become successful. We won't do any questions because I'm actually recording this right now, because my recording on the live one didn't work quite as I wanted it to. So please go back to Lindsay Matway's call and watch it. You will get a lot of resources, and the fire will be burning in your belly. And just the number one tips I can give you is to share your story and be consistent. Grow as a person with that personal development. That's going to be the make or break. Your journey is not going to be a straight line upwards. I know mine is not. It is a constant up, down, up, down, up, down, but it is going up. All you have to do is stick with it.